Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Good evening, lovely people. Hope you're well and welcome to another live match preview. This time it is Liverpool versus Burnley. Liverpool's first home game at Anfield this season. And people, the fans are back. The first game since, I believe, Wolverhampton Wanderers, where we won 4-0. Goals on the night from Gini, Salah, Matip, and an own goal. Great night that was. Only 2,000 fans were in there that night. No, in fact, no. What am I talking about? The Crystal Palace game, last game of the season, we had about 10,000 fans in.
Yeah,
this time,
yeah.
We're almost going to be packed. Almost going to be at capacity. The roaring crowd back at Anfield. First and foremost, Matt Drift. The crowd back at Anfield. How sweet is that going to be?
Massive. Absolutely massive.
Sweeter than Caroline, mate.
It's massive, bro. This is what we've been waiting for.
I could make a joke there, but I won't. I won't make a joke there. Before Watershed is before Watershed. So many things going on up here. I won't though. Shout out to Jamie Phillips. I've just finished my call to Babe Station, as I don't want you guys, I don't want to miss you guys. I hope you had a great conversation, Jamie. Mr. Dare I Say It just said Chelsea had better squad depth than us last season, finished behind us with a weakened squad, got Lukaku and everyone thinks they're going to do better. Hey, look, I don't think it's silly to suggest Chelsea can win a league. I don't think they will, but I don't think it's silly. I still think it'll be us or City, but I wouldn't sit here surprised if Chelsea won it in the end either. I mean, Tuchel is a good manager. Yes, he's not as great as some people are making out, but he's still a good manager and he's got good players there. And Lukaku is a big player for them. Knights75 Jamrock says Klopp is partially responsible for Origi downfall.
I agree with that.
Drift was. Can we see your hands, Drift?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Okay, just making sure you're not typing away.
Quite a lot of stuff, but on that one, yeah, I definitely feel his faith in other players and lack of appreciation for the ability Origi has. You can definitely lay blame at Klopp for why Origi stagnated or went backwards. Definitely.
How much of the blame would you say? Percentage-wise.
I knew Matt was going to pick at this scab, you know. I
just wanted to know what he thought percentage-wise, isn't it? Just asking.
It's quite a big percentage still. It's quite a big percentage.
I know, but the people want numbers, bro. Like we need numbers.
I'd say 33.3%.
And I'm guessing you're going to say 33.3% is to do with the injuries, and then the other 33.3%.
No, Origi. Oh, what you mean? The ones that he got at the time that messed him
derailed
about.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. And then the other 33% would be like attitude. And even though I feel like he is very professional to a degree because it took him a long time before he got to the position he's at now mentally. Yeah, you say the last maybe 12 to 18 months, you've got to say that it's still on him. I get why he did it, but he's still got to take responsibility for it. He's the one who seems way less motivated, way less up for it. And when he does play, just doesn't seem bothered about taking his chance anymore. 2 years ago, you felt like he really wanted that chance. Like, do you remember when we played in that 5-5 League Cup game against Arsenal? Like, even then, you could tell anytime he got a chance, he was on it. He was still up for it. Like, he was playing well. Like, he banged 2 goals in that game. But yeah, since then, he just feels like he don't care anymore. So I'll say you got to put a third of the blame on himself for just not applying himself anymore.
Fair assessment. Got another super chat here. If you're a Power Ranger, I was a Power Rangers fan growing up. So if you know people, you know. But I heard Ben Davies has just auditioned for Zordon in the new Power Ranger movie. just to give you guys some context to who Zordon is. You guys know who Zordon is.
Zordon,
right? I haven't got a clue, bro.
You don't know, bro. You don't know who Zordon is.
I never watched Power Rangers, bro.
Power Rangers, like the old school. I'm talking like
Mighty Morphin.
Yes, where the Black Ranger was actually a black man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
them ones there, like,
Yeah. A lot
ones,
of
like-
racial slurs in Power Rangers, the original.
For real,
The Chinese
were.
woman was
yeah, it was
yellow.
yellow.
There's a lot to be answered for Mighty Morphin.
There
I'm not
is,
gonna
because
lie.
I'm gonna be real. I want to
I'm
ask,
not gonna lie, that is very, 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 very controversial.
bro.
But obviously, when you're 6 or 7, you don't see it
you
that
don't
way.
really
You don't
think about them
understand.
things until to this day when I was like, wait a minute, do you know what they did? Yeah,
Yeah.
they basically said, you see, I think right, so he was the Green Ranger. Remember Tommy?
Tommy.
Cal knows, remember Tommy? Yeah.
Yeah.
How come Tommy was allowed to be a Green Ranger, then he turned into a White Ranger?
Yeah.
It's the same brother, you know.
Yeah.
So he's the only one that's allowed to do that.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like Cal when we talk about anime now. I'm lost.
Oh, no, it feels, bro.
Okay, let's keep talking about Power Rangers.
I'm lost.
Yeah, it feels, bro.
The only Tommy I know is Power, mate.
Oh, no, this Tommy weren't the same.
No. These did, yeah.
These Tommy weren't the same. I'm going to try and get a picture up of Zordon for you guys. For anyone who doesn't watch Power
Put
Rangers.
like this, Zordon was just in a big tube just floating around.
You know what? Power Rangers
this is Zordon.
Oh my god.
That's Zordon.
Old school.
You know what? Power Rangers to me always felt like a rip-off of Visionaries and Transformers. It felt like they took two of the best childhood cartoons of all time and they just made this fake.
Really? Would you say that?
I wouldn't say so. I'm not gonna lie. Power Rangers was my thing, though.
Was it? So for me, my favorite cartoon of all time is Transformers, and then probably X-Men, and then I'm talking the original one, where the intro goes. If you know, you know. That one. That one was epic. And you remember Spider-Man, one that goes, Spider-Man, radioactive. See, X-Men and Spider-Man when they used to come on back to back, bro. I think they're on they might be on Netflix now. I think.
Yeah. Maybe. Spider-Man's on Netflix. Yeah,
bro. Them ones there are just they're the deepest. And if you know about Thundercats and He-Man, bro, there's too many. Jason and Wood Warriors, there's too many.
Mr. Dare I say it just says Mo, Mane, Bobby Jota, Elliot, Taki, or Rashford, Martial, Cavani, Greenwood, Sancho, and James. Who has a better attacking force? Bruno is either a midfielder or attack.
Oh, it's us.
We have the better attack because
Man United is good though.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. But
Man
our attack has won trophies.
I wouldn't even put it down to the trophies. I'd just say if you went man for man, we'd win. But they're very good though. They
are very good. Because again, I'm just saying though. Because let's say, for example, sometimes you can be good as individuals and even still be good as a group. Yeah. If you haven't won anything, like what you can say is they're great, but they haven't won anything.
Well, put it like this: I had the argument.
People used the argument against us back in the day when we
I'm
would
gonna
say
slide
we
towards
good.
Us, but I don't think it's as clear as some people would probably say.
So I'll tell you why it's clear. No, I'll tell you why it's clear. Let's just say take everyone at their peaks. The only people that we would say lets the squad down, arguably, is Elliot and Taki, and that's because Elliot is still young and Taki hasn't proved anything, right?
But if we're saying at their peak, Matt, you could argue Cavani's peak and Bobby Firmino's peak. Got to argue there.
Yeah, you do.
No, but I was gonna say who's their at their peak? Who's their best player? Cavani, right? At their peak, yeah. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
So who's the best at our peak? Salah, eradicated. Then you go Sancho. And say we've only seen Sancho do it what he's done at Dortmund, which is still sick, by the way. I thought
we'd go position for position. So
like, if you don't do it,
what's ironic is me and my brother had this argument last night. Literally, we went player for player, 11 for 11. Obviously, he was biased as a mofo. Even the smile on
the 11, we win that.
Even no, I mean, not in his eyes. But anyway, so when we got to the front three, the way I just smoked him was I just said, literally, when we get to the front three, the only argument you have is Cavani's better than Firmino as a striker. But even he wouldn't argue that as a player, Firmino's better. So I said, even on that one, it depends what you're talking about in the argument. Yeah. Firmino's a better player, Cavani's a better striker.
Agreed,
so whichever you can pick whichever one of those to suit the argument the way you want. But even putting that to one side, Mane absolutely smokes Rashford, even though I do think Rashford is a good player. And Salah absolutely smokes Sancho, even though I think Sancho's a good player. So whichever way you look at it, we smoked their front three if you literally was being realistic. Yeah. So at the end of the day, their front three is very good, but I can't talk to us.
You can't. Because you want to know something as well, Cal. And I rate like Man United fans because they, dare I say, they have a bit humble. More. Yeah, no, I'm not even that. They had a bit more right to say, especially since they've got in a Sancho and a Greenwood that's up and coming, and not only that, they got a Cavani. Do you remember? And I'm gonna repeat. Do you remember? Was on a certain channel. We got Don Robbie. We love you each and every time. Hopefully, we'll make a return if he sees this video. Yeah.
Pepe.
Don Robbie, bless him. That's our brother.
Laka.
He stood there and said, Pepe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang were as good as our front three.
Oh, no.
I will never forget the time when me and Drift looked at each other and were like, what?
Robbie was just backing his own. He knows he didn't.
No, but even still.
I think they believed it at the time.
They did. Bro, they thought Pepe was going to be the truth. They thought he was the difference maker.
At the time.
Fuck Salah, fuck Mane, fuck Firmino. We got the best front.
Bro, you gotta love it.
Arsenal fans, humble differently.
Gotta love it.
And you know what's funny as well? On paper, you could almost buy our whole front three with the Pepe money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know how much their front threes cost? Do you know how much their whole front three cost? Have you ever actually...
Aubameyang was what, 60?
60?
Laka was about 50.
180 million their front three cost.
Raw.
I'll say that for you. No, actually, 100.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here, man.
Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
182 million their front three cost.
Serious question. Serious question to you, man.
Ramsdale going to cost 25.
Rising to 30.
Kelleher was free. Kelleher.
No, guys. When I said this to my brother yesterday, I know this is a preview. Sorry, guys. When I said this to my brother yesterday, he actually did one of those uncontrollable snorts of can't believe it. I said, bro, you know Arsenal spent over 100 million this summer? And he went, what? I was like, bro. And I was like, and do you know that 80 million of that is on Ramsdale and White?
Yeah, Ben White.
You gotta love it.
75
If you
M's,
spend
like
80 million, you cannot have Ramsdale and White as the two reasons why you spend 80 million.
Should I tell you what's kind of crazy for Arsenal? This is just a sum of Arsenal, because we need to move on. This is a preview, right? But we just got to bring this up just quickly. You see Pepe. Yeah, Pepe goes, was it 75? No, 70. What was it again? 72. Real talk, big man ting. Ain't Gerard Bowen better than Pepe? Real talk, big man ting. He is, in it.
Not as a player, but for output, yeah.
I'm gonna be real, Gerard Bowen.
Nah, Pepe's a better footballer.
Pepe's better skillful.
He's more technically. He's better.
I'll say shooting is better. I'll say dribbling is better.
Gerard Bowen,
Bowen. You think Bowen's got a better shot than? Nah. I'm not gonna go that.
Rob, I'm gonna be real. I don't even. You see the thing. The reason I say that is because Arsenal, if they wanted to do certain things like that, they could have went and got someone like a Gerard Bowen. Yeah, because in my opinion, what they've done is they've been fleeced so hard with so many players paying these extravagant fees. When really and truly, if they'd done it smartly, they should have gone and got players around that same, I don't know, quality, but for way lesser, bro. I think Bowen come from, was it Norwich? I think he came from.
No.
Where did he come from?
I believe.
Is it Hull? One of them, yeah. And he only cost like 20 something. Bro, Pepe cost like 70. That's crazy.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to remember, Pepe was a very highly touted European.
Bro, 70. When was the last time a French club was able to get that?
No one else was even thinking about spending 72 on him.
We're talking
they didn't
about
even go into
Lille.
a bidding war.
Bro, we're talking about Lille.
No, all I'm saying is at the time, nobody thought it was going to end up being a bad transfer. So hindsight can't make us go that far.
Bro, we paid 10 mil for Origi from the same club.
So I'll tell you what it's like, Drift. Say, for example, I wanted to bid on, let's say, a microphone on eBay, but no one else is bidding. But I just keep on upping how much I'm going to pay the seller. That's what it's like for Pepe. So no one else is bidding, and I started off at 15, and I've seen, right, there's a day left, so I've just gone, right, I'll drop 30. No one's bid still. Two hours left, another 15, 45, just to secure it. 3 seconds left, I've just gone 60. Boom. But no one else is bid. No one in the whole 3 days is bid. That's what they did with Pepe. You gotta love it.
The only difference is on eBay, the seller wants to get rid of it, but Lil didn't want to sell. So it is a bit different. You got to put
Lil were happy. Bro,
Lil were over the moon,
but
they
Lil
won
were
the league after
with the money in the end. But at the beginning of the summer, they didn't want to let him go.
Bro, should I tell you something? You see Pepe, that season
Lil did a Coutinho with Pepe.
He scored 23 goals, Drift. Yeah, he scored 23 goals, and about 10 of them were penalties. I can't even lie. We've seen it, yeah?
No, it's 21 goals, 13 were penalties.
Bro, you see last season, Pepe's best season, yeah? This is Pepe, and to be fair, Pepe did step up, yeah? But if you're paying 72 mil for 10 goals in the Premier League, yeah, 70 mil for 10 goals in the Premier League, and not only that, he got 16 overall, bro. I'm not gonna lie. For them type of prices there, you could get some bro. You could have got Mahrez. You could have got flipping
me. You could have got me.
Bro, they could have probably got.
Could have got me. Andre says Burnley play style is a good test for us. It is indeed. We're going to speak about that now. We're going to quickly do the super chats, but first we got.
And big up for your first super chat as well, bro. Thanks for the contribution.
Got a shout out to Saint LFC TV.
Aye,
Guess whose birthday is today?
I was going to say, drop it. It's his birthday.
The beat for Saint. Yes, Saint. Happy birthday, my bro.
Happy birthday, bro. Big up, man.
Guys, for a birthday present for Saint, after this show, all you got to do is head over to Saint LFC TV and subscribe. Nice little cute birthday present there. Make sure you do that, people. All right, gonna get through the rest of the super chats, and then we're going to speak about the predicted starting lineup and what we think the score is going to be. So Jamie says the kids think I got Disney Plus for them, but little do they know I got it for me. X-Men, Spider-Man, why not? Jamie knows. You see Disney Plus? That is the one.
Is it good, yeah?
Bruv?
I haven't got it, but
sick.
My brother keeps telling me you gotta get it. I was like,
sick. As I said,
yeah, but then that goes on top of the Amazon. It goes on top of the Netflix. It goes on top, and it's like this thing adds up, man.
From what I've heard, they've got.
We'll speak after the stream, Drifty. We'll speak after the stream.
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't worry, Drifty. I got you, brother. Uncle Ruckus, no relation. I've got you, just so much to learn, Drifty. So much to learn. Jeannie says one last thing about Power Rangers. Remember when they had the Black Ranger breakdance before he morphed? LOL, yeah, they did.
Oh my god!
You don't understand how peak it was back then.
It was. Ma says, what do you guys think of Chelsea's net spend? Boy, you gotta hand it to him.
They found a way around it, innit?
No, they sold some players, innit?
They've done it.
You know what it is?
They've done it legit.
Bro, they sold Tammy.
They've done it legit, but they've still messed around.
And they sold. What's his flipping?
Gua to Palace. Centre back.
Tomori. They sold Tomori for 28, I think.
There's still a part of me
no English clubs on it for Tomori.
There's still a part of me that feels like the way they do it is still a little unethical, even though it's not illegal. Like they just buy up every single player you can think of, make bare money off them on loans, and then somehow get fees for them they're not even worth. I don't know how they've done it, but yeah, credit in it. But it's a bit weird how they've done it. It really
Chelsea?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it's weird. But they had 32 players on loan at one point. I think it was the season before last. 32 players out on loan. They've just got this weird thing that they've managed to find a loophole in making income. And it's almost like player exploitation, but it's not at the same time. It's weird.
But I will say this quickly before we move on. I'm just looking now on Transfer Market. It says they've recouped around 68 million, and a lot of that is 36 for Tammy and 26 for Tomori. Then you got the Victor Moses they flogged for 4, and then they sold that guy to Chelsea, which I can't see
Crystal
right
Palace.
now. But sorry, Palace. Sorry, it's a Palace. So I'm not gonna lie.
Somebody's even got to explain to me how they managed to get Roma to pay 36 mil for Tammy after a pandemic, especially. There ain't even money in Italy. How the hell they get them to spend that much money on
Tammy? They did it in lump sums. They did in lump sums though, as well though.
My
I think.
God.
Yeah,
Abraham's
right,
worth 36 mil, yeah? All right.
Yeah,
maybe we have to reassess the way Edwards is moving, because maybe Chelsea are moving even more mad, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Chelsea's negotiators.
Mm-hmm. Bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Their model. We talk about our model, bro. Their model. That's what I'm saying. 36 for Abraham and 26 for Tomorrow. And they're good players and all, but them fees
someone
there are
definitely was dangling off a balcony. 100%.
Apparently, Roma have got new owners. Apparently.
Either way, Tammy Abraham is not worth £36 million. I don't care which way you look at it, but
I agree. Slyros one says, "Be ready for United excuses later this season. Spent over 100 mil again. It's Ollie's third season. Klopp's third. It was 97 points in the Champions League win. He has to win the league. That's facts. I like that. Slyros, I like that. Shout out to Jamal Abdul for your super chat. Jamie says only Arsenal can spend 129 mil and not improve their team. Mr. Dare I Say It Drift says Bellingham and Chiesa for a total of 130 mil or Haaland for 110 mil.
What would we do?
Yeah.
Say that again, sorry. Repeat that again, sorry.
Chiesa and Bellingham for 130 mil combined.
Who and Bellingham, sorry?
Chiesa.
Oh, sorry, I accept my my headphones got a bit. Chiesa and Bellingham, yeah?
Yeah, or Haaland for 110.
Bellingham and Chiesa for me.
Haaland for me. The machine. If I'm not mistaken, since this...
That's my answer. All right, big up Andres just sent me that just now. Big up yourself.
1975.
No, I'll go Haaland.
1975 Jamrock says, played the Riga out position a lot and lost confidence. Drifty, you really have taken over Jamrock's account, yeah? Slyros one says, 2 clubs who protested have spent the most money so far. That's very true as well. Very true, Slyros. No, the actual protested, like Arsenal fans and Man United fans protested hard, didn't they?
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, Arsenal fans cannot complain about money spent. Not anymore, they can't.
No. That's what I'm saying, because they protested the most, Arsenal and Man United, and they looks like they made their owners go and spend. What did we do, Drift? What's that saying we always say? We just sat back and watched. Where was you when everyone was spending money?
Where was you when Arsenal spent 50 mil on Ben White?
We just sat back and watched.
Real though. So real.
That Transformers line.
No, but it's the wickedest one. Where were you when they spent 30 mil on
Ramsdale?
On Ramsdale.
We just sat back and watched.
No, but we sat back and laughed, bro.
Yeah, we did still.
That is true.
Sheffield United man were telling me that's why they got relegated, because Henderson went back to Man U and Ramsdale became the goalie. How have they managed to finesse Arsenal 30 mil for the brother?
I don't forget why they even like. What?
I'm hoping he continues his fantastic record of getting relegated with every club.
Is he supposed to take over from Leno?
God knows this is what makes it fun, man.
Because it don't even make no sense though. Because
can I ask you a little question? And I'm not even being shady here. Yeah.
Remember, we got to get into the preview, though, guys.
Yeah. No. Last question.
Yeah, we're going to the preview for
real. If you take
away
the 17-18 catastrophe in the final, yeah, which clouds most people's minds about Carriers. Let's be honest, it does. You take that away, and I don't think his reputation is actually that bad.
No, it is, Drift. It's bad.
No, we know he's not a great goalie, but his reputation is because of that moment. It is.
But he was bad up until that point.
All right, well, anyway, here's my point. If you take away that moment, as a collective, are Ramsdale and Leno better than Adrian and Carriers?
Ramsdale and Leno better than Adrian and Carriers?
If you just get rid of that one mistake Carriers made.
Yeah, Leno's way better than Carriers.
Leno is better than Carriers.
Okay, I'll swap Carriers for Mignolet. Mignolet and Adrian, or Leno and Ramsdale.
Mignolet and Leno about the same.
Yeah. Because
the question, the only reason I'm asking this is those two goalkeepers, of course, Arsenal nearly £70 million together. I'm kind of confused what the fuck is going on.
But honestly, I think someone's trying to blow shit up. Someone's just trying to blow stuff up.
Embarrassing. Jamie Phillips said, I just got my poster of John Henry and he is sitting right next to Optimus Prime, my two heroes.
Hey, Jamie, don't put JW next to Prime, please, bro. Please.
Sly Ross 1 says, is it bad I want Chelsea to smoke Arsenal for the banter? It's not bad at all.
It is a little bit. I'll be honest. I'm actually going to be rooting for Arsenal during that game.
Speak for yourself, Drift. As I said, I've still got Arsenal friends of mine chatting stuff about.
No, but that's cool. Let them have it. But we've already got Man City have dropped 3 points. We've got to be strategic. It is about Chelsea dropping points. I'm going to want Arsenal to win the game.
Fair enough. From that standpoint, yes. But you know what? Because my friends just like to give me grief, I want to see some tears, bro. And
I don't think that loss is going to bother them because they know they're going to lose. If
they get piped, it will. Like, if it's a good solid 6-0.
Oh, yeah. If it's like that, then obviously.
Yeah, I want something like that, Drift. Just from the first minute it starts right up until the 90th minute. It's just...
I don't want
all you hear on the telly is that.
Like that.
That's
bro.
All you're hearing. That's all you're hearing, bro. That's all you're hearing, bro.
Disrespect.
The obvious giveaway, no matter how quiet you try and be in it.
Yeah.
The disrespect, you know.
That's what I want. 1975 Jamrock says, since 15-16, Chelsea have made 653 million selling players. That's pretty incredible. He also says, did you see that PSG partially paid for Messi with crypto? I didn't know that.
With crypto?
Or is that them just saying that? But you know what? I'm not even saying nothing on the stream. They paid for it using crypto. They paid for it using crypto.
So if they can use crypto, why can't we start a GoFundMe?
Drift, PSG, anyone, if you're listening, you paid for Messi using crypto, we salute you.
No, I'm not even saying nothing to do with them. I'm saying, why can't we give Liverpool money from a GoFundMe?
Because we shouldn't have to.
No, but I've always wondered why we're not allowed to do that. Why can't we give a contribution to Liverpool?
Because with all due respect, Drift, I bought how many kits over the years and how much memorabilia, and I'm gonna be real with you, Drift. I ain't paying into a GoFundMe for Liverpool football.
No, Cal. Let's be real. If Liverpool fans were allowed to do it, and all we needed to do was get, we need about 120 mil roughly for Mbappe. If we're being realistic, yeah. Are you telling me if all we needed to do was get 120 million Liverpool fans worldwide to put £1 each into a GoFundMe, which we would all do if we knew it would get us Mbappe, you wouldn't put £1 in, Cal?
I'd put £1 in, Drift, but I shouldn't have to.
You shouldn't have to, but I'd put a tenner in just to be sure. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
I'll be honest. As I said, you know my thoughts, bro. This one goes deeper than football, bro, because I paid out a lot of money over here.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Jamie says, I got robbed last night. They took everything but left my wife. I'm gutted. You best hope your wife don't even watch this, Jamie, because I'm not looking to get in trouble for you, bro.
Oh my days! I think somebody dropped a little of the green stuff in Jamie's Morley's because he's on fire now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, do you know what? Just quickly, I just remember something. You know when we was talking about just quickly. We were talking about captains. We were talking about David Luiz and who was the other person? It's David Luiz and
Ramos.
Matt really can't take an L, can he?
No, it's not even an L. I was just gonna say this is David Luiz. This is David Luiz trying to be captain.
Die!
Ultra Magnus, biggest pleb of Autobot, bro. Can't even lie.
Slyros one says we got robbed for Adrian. Drift versus Atletico Madrid. Adrian, very true. Jamal, thank you very much for becoming a member.
Adrian, like Rocky.
Mr. Dare I say it? Drift says, did you man see the clip I sent you on Insta about Messi? No, I haven't.
No, I don't think I have. Sorry,
Jamal says, just joined as a member. Love you guys, are long overdue. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated.
Big up, Jamal.
Much appreciated.
Sorry, guys, just quickly. My brother just messaged me saying this because he's watching. My brother said, giving Liverpool money, I can imagine J.W. Henry going around with the charity cup asking for donations.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Imagine if we put that 120 in and it just went, yo, I thought I was gonna buy Mbappe, huh?
Imagine sitting there. He's gonna be sitting there like this. LeBron, got him again. LeBron. It's too easy.
They suckers, man. They suckers.
Paying for players out their own money. Put kit money up too. Let's have some fun with these fools. Yeah. Anyone said I want us to buy Mole. No, I'm not gonna say it. Ha! No, Ernie. No, Ernie. Ernie, no. No, Ernie. I ain't gonna say it, Ernie. No, Ernie. Your name might be Ernie World, but you finished number 2 there, Ernie. No, Ernie.
Oh, man.
All right. So let's get on with the game then, people. Who do we think will start?
Obviously, we know Ali's in goal. Self-explanatory. I think the back 4, Tsimikas, I'm guessing, will still play unless Robbo's back in terms of like full fitness, but I don't think he will be. I think he still got Tsimikas.
Yeah, as long as that man there put him on charge, we'll be fine.
Yeah, and then what about defense, Jeff? I'm thinking he sticks with Matip and Van Dijk,
You know what? I would personally give Van Dijk a game off. I know it's at Anfield and that will be a real big thing. But the way Van Dijk was talking afterwards, I think he was really exhausted from the game. And I think with him recovering from such a long time out, it is a little reckless to play him week after week after week.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I mean? Or if anything, if he does start the game, please bring him off after an hour or half time or something. Don't just rinse him for the whole game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I agree.
I think it'll be the same back 4, to be honest.
Yeah, same.
I would play Ibu though in place of Van Dijk.
So would I, but I think he's gonna play him because he's Verge. And hopefully Verge will be right. But I agree with you. I don't think we should play him, but I just think that's what Klopp will do. BVD starts, and then you agree with that, Cal, or you think?
I'm wondering if we may see Matip and Konate.
Okay, I want that. I want
to see that. Yeah, I hope you're right because that's what I want to see.
I'm wondering if that's what we may see.
Because the mistake you can't make, Matt, the mistake you can't make is putting him in a game where we're forced to play him and he hasn't had any game time yet. So while everything's in our control, why not give him a game against what's regarded as an easier opponent? Give him his minutes. Do you know what I mean? That's how I would look at it.
No, agreed.
I'm going to skip midfield for a sec.
What's
up
that?
Top.
Okay, you want to go back? You want to go up top first?
Yeah.
I think
I'm very tempted to fling Bobby back in. Very tempted. I think his cameo was beautiful. Him and Jota both scored, so I guess you can't really look at it from contribution because they both contributed. But that 30 minutes or 25 minutes from Bobby, I liked it. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm very tempted to fling Bobby back in. Because you know what? Bobby loves him some Burnley as well. I don't know if you have ever really checked the record, but Bobby loves him some Burnley.
Remember, didn't he score when was in the black kit in the 1920 season?
I've actually got memories of about 2 or 3 goals just off the dome against Burnley.
Mane scored that, right? As well, Drift. So
Mane scored. Trent scored a deflected
goal. Hold on,
Bobby
Drift.
got the third.
What were you at our boy's wedding?
Were we playing Burnley that day?
I think it was Burnley, bro. Think about it, because Mane scored. If I remember, Carl, Mane scored when he was on a counter, innit?
Yeah.
Remember, Drift? I think it was at my man's wedding,
Bobby got an assist. Bobby does usually play very well against Burnley.
I think it was Burnley still.
Was it Burnley? I know Bobby does love him some Burnley.
Yeah.
But he got the opening in the penultimate game of the season as well, didn't he?
Did he?
So,
yeah, for real.
I would still personally start Jota though.
Same. I would as well. Because I think, because you don't want to, what it is, Drift, you don't want to, even though I agree with what you're saying, I don't want to discourage Jota from scoring, and then he scores, and then like, he's out the team. Even though it's about rotation right now, because obviously you need to get everyone up to speed. I still feel like he earned his spot, so I will stick with him. But obviously, if he starts to tire or whatever, that's when I'll bring on Firmino. And then I think for the next game is when we judge it, because then we know who's really up to speed, because they both would have played like 2 games. So I stick with Jota personally, and then the other two obviously pick themselves.
Yeah, I'd stick with Jota. Midfield.
If it's
now, am I right in saying Fabinho? So Fabinho and Milner both missed training, but it was just precautionary.
I didn't even know that, you know.
As far as I know, a couple of people have said it, and said Fabinho's injured, but I'm almost certain that's not the case.
Oh no, don't start this again already. I haven't seen nothing, so I'm just gonna wait.
If Fabinho and Milner are even a doubt in any way, shape, or form, even if it's only by 5%, then don't risk them.
Yeah. Apparently, Fabinho is so I'm seeing mixed stuff in the comments.
I think it's just a case of wait and see tomorrow.
Let's assume they're fit. Let's assume they're fit.
Both missed training.
We've heard nothing different.
Yeah.
Does Hendo get a shout in this game?
He's behind in fitness. I think he'll be tempted to start him, you know. I think because it's a physical game as well. And Henderson obviously is physical, so he doesn't want to get overrun in midfield. And if you said Milner missed training as well, and Milner obviously likes to get physical, I'm gonna say
let's get physical.
Going off that. Oh, flip! I just realized something, because Milner played the last game, and if there's Milner no Fab, that means by default, let's say them two miss out. That means it have to be Naby, Ox, and
Thiago.
Yeah.
No, but even Thiago's behind with his fitness.
Yeah, I don't know who plays DM in that though. There's no real DM unless you have to do the double pivot and sacrifice. But that will
you'd
work
have
with
to
them.
play Hendo, wouldn't you? Maybe.
Yeah, Henderson has to play. I think in this game.
Starts, and then
Henderson starts.
Hendo, Cater, and Ox to start,
Hendo,
and then I think Thiago comes on for Hendo at some point.
You know what? No, I don't like that midfield at all, man.
Henderson, Cater, and Ox. So what it is, Drift? We just have nightmares of
can't play together, man.
They can. It's just they need. They're getting better. They're getting better.
They can.
They're getting better.
They can play together. I think that they just need some rhythm. I just don't know if they'll be able to get it, unfortunately. If Fabinho is absolutely fine, then Fabinho starts.
He starts, but if he's injured, I agree with Carl's midfield. I think he goes Henderson, Cater, and Ox, only because Thiago's a little bit behind. Because he doesn't want to play 2 people, Henderson and Thiago, that are both behind schedule, because they had to play the friendly the other day, innit?
Or you just play Naby and Hendo in a 2, and you drop Bobby in, and we can have Bobby and Jota both on from the start.
Keys. You know,
that's a good shout. Or he plays Elliot as the 10. But that's a good shout, though. He could do that. But you know, I don't like sometimes.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
This is gonna sound a bit mad, yeah. This is gonna sound a bit mad, but hear me out, people.
Come on, conservative blinds open and everything, bro. Come on,
man. Full OnlyFans, you know.
Goodness.
I like that idea of Drift, but sometimes I don't in a weird way. Now I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, only because I like having that massive threat off the bench, and I don't like using like all of our
showing all your cards
straight away. It's one of them ones. So I like it, but only in some games I like. No, we should hold one back, because you can throw him on and because if they get used to both of them playing, it's like you kind of
on the bench that we could bring on though.
But he's not a major weapon, though, is he?
I'm not even shading. I don't know if Taki.
No, not yet. Anyway, he's not seen as a weapon of mass destruction yet, innit? He's more of that.
I don't know if he's ready for a Burnley game. He gets physical out there in Burnley, and I don't know if Taki's ready for that.
Forgot it's
not yet.
Thing with them, for real.
Not yet.
Elliot, we can maybe bring Elliot on off the bench.
Maybe.
That's what I was saying. Maybe Elliot even in the 10 as well. But Elliot's one.
You know what? When it comes to the Taki thing, I know people are getting a little shady, but he did have a brilliant pre-season for the last 2 or 3 games. We can't just always be like shady towards him. I think
I'm not being shady. I'm just saying, if I said to you can bring Jota or Firmino off the bench or Taki, you're always going to put Taki in. That's what I'm saying. I said it in a way of
I'm going to be real with you.
Use the other 2 show away.
If I said to you, Burnley are playing Liverpool, Minamino's playing, would you feel confident?
If he was playing up front, I'd feel more confident than if he was playing
against Tarkowski and them, man. Yeah, Ben Mee and that. Yeah, exactly. We'll leave that there, Drew. We'll leave that there. Them man don't take no prisoners. You are off your rockers if you think you're gonna play tacky and get a change out of me, Drifty. You are crazy. I will eat him for lunch. I will send Tarkowski out there and I'll send Ben Mee out there and they will lap it up. You better send your biggest and best hitters if you're gonna come at the king. You better. Have some bloody respect, Tacky Minamino, Harvey Elliott. Kids, they better be 6 foot and 12 stone minimum if they're going to get any change out of us, boys. Off your rockers, Tacky and Elliott. You know who we are with Burnley. We are Burnley. Have some respect, have some bloody respect. Who is the biggest threat for Burnley?
You just said it. The manager. He's the only manager that I even think Jurgen Klopp would be like, listen, I'll fight with this guy, but he might need a couple of I don't even know, bro. Their manager is one of their managers where no matter who they play, he'll motivate them and get them on stuff. Like he'll say to them, I'm not going to do his voice because only you can do it, Cal, but he'll get their man on stuff to the point where they think it's a cup final. And because it's us and he doesn't like Klopp, they're going to be on it. Like, they're going to be elbows. There's going to be stoppages of play that take a little bit long. The long throws. They're gonna do a throwback, bruv. You know,
can anyone remember their first their opening fixture result?
I don't even know.
Didn't they? They lost to Brighton 2-1. They were winning 1-0 and they lost 2-1.
Chris
Wood,
I think man there and the other guy.
I think their biggest threat will always be their forwards.
Set pieces.
It will always be their forwards. Is Harvey Barnes? Not Harvey Barnes. Is it Harvey Barnes? Not Harvey.
Ashley
Barnes.
Barnes.
Is Ashley Barnes still there?
Yeah, he started on the bench. It was James Rodriguez. Was it? Yeah, Rodriguez and
I think Jay Rodriguez and Chris Wood maybe.
Chris Wood started,
I haven't seen Barnes play for ages.
Yeah, don't say
probably
that.
Just been hitting gym.
He usually has decent games against. Well, he scored the winner against us.
Waiting for this one fixture.
That's another thing. Don't forget, Burnley broke our record.
Their threat.
Burnley broke our record, our Anfield record. They're due to get some licks, man.
Yeah.
For real,
yeah, they're due to get licks.
They came true during the glitch. Yeah. Anyone who did anything to us during that glitch needs licks this season.
Yeah. No mercy. Zabiri says, "My G's bless. Yo, Cal, put me on that Disney Plus. Being a member and dropping super chats messed up my budget. LOL. What are you saying? Shout out to Zabiri. Brian says, Allison, Trent, VVD, Matip, Costas, Fab, Thiago, Keita, Salah, Jota, Mane for the starting 11. 975 Jamrock. Say again?
Risky midfield with the fitness levels, though.
Yeah. Jamrock says PSG use PSG fan tokens. Any value can be assigned. Again, the less said about that, the better. I don't want PSG man to see what I would say about that. Mr. Dare I say it Drift says Ali, Trent, Ibu, Matip, Simicas, Hendo, Keita, Jones, Mo, Bobby, and Mane. Monsieur says, can Keita play 2 games in a row? We're about to find out.
I'm not even gonna lie, that's actually a very valid question, isn't it? Like all joke, like no shade. It's a very valuable question.
We're about to find out. Can I ask you guys score predictions then? Drift?
Go on. I'll go 2-0 Liverpool.
Cool. I'm gonna go 3-1. No, yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool. I wouldn't be surprised if Burnley scored first and then we just went and gave them a good seeing too.
I'm going
first game back in front of fans as well.
3-1 Liverpool.
Cool. All right, guys, let us know who you guys think. Just a fun little thing here. Who do you guys think will be the first scorer? And also, if Mo Salah scores 2 goals in this game, he will join the 100 Premier League club. Let that sink into the people. Let me say that for the people at the back. If Mo Salah scores 2 goals in this game, he would have scored 100 Premier League goals. Let me say that for the Man United fans in the back who think that Rashford is better than Salah. If he scores 2 goals in this game, he scores 100 Premier League goals.
You know what? I've got a feeling that Mane and Firmino, they're the ones who like to score past Burnley. And we got to get Mane a goal after him being the only one who never scored past.
Mane will score this one. Mane will score. Mane and Salah both scored in this game, in my opinion. I think both of them will score.
Yeah, I think Mane will get the first goal.
I think Salah will.
But I can see Salah scoring 1, and then I can see him
they both
getting that 100th goal against Chelsea. I think it's poetic. That'll be poetic. The team that threw him away. The grass was greener. Obviously, we wifey Mo. It'd be a beautiful feeling still. Liam says Tottenham getting beat off. Ferreira Rocher, Kane's definitely off. Daniel Cook says I love Taki, but Taki going against Burnley's defense is like Kid Gohan going against Broly. Do you guys know?
That wouldn't end well at all.
Is that
I know. Yeah, Broly's different, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for leaving.
Broly's different.
Sorry, Cowboy. It's long to explain. For the Dragon Ball Z universe, it's one of the baddest characters you can get in that whole Dragon Ball Z universe, bro. Mad thing.
Okay, cool.
There's only one man that can keep him calm. He's kind of got like an endless bound of strength, a little bit like the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monsor says it's going to be a close game because Burnley will be playing really defensive. For them to get a draw is a big result. I reckon it's going to be a tight 1-0 win. Fair dues. Zizi said thoughts on TalkSport disrespecting Salah. I haven't
heard anything.
I haven't seen it. So if they are disrespecting him, they can shut them out.
Yeah, when it comes to TalkSport, they just say stuff for clout.
Ain't they owned by the Sun? They say I shouldn't even say that word. Sorry, my bad, people. Them people there.
Jamrock says, are topics like that going to be off topic in debate? Because is going to be how can anyone compete with stuff like that, and why? My question is going to be how can anyone compete with that, and why is UEFA allowing it? Jeez, Jamrock, I'm not looking to get myself in trouble with whoever owns PSG and whoever has Tyson, bro. Like,
for real,
I got a wife and kids. Like Jamrock, we can speak about it offline, but not to the world like this, bro. I ain't gonna be doing that. I'm just gonna be real with you. I ain't gonna be doing that. But yeah, if talk rubbish, you're gonna be saying stuff about Salah, then yeah, tough on them.
I need to know what the context of what they were talking about is.
The context was probably nonsense, and it was probably followed by a lot of nonsense with clickbait nonsense. Like if you don't rate Salah, then there's no point having a conversation because you don't get football.
And you know what I was really happy to see is the other day Robbie was talking about Salah, and he kind of made a point that I'm not gonna dwell on it because obviously the whole like prejudice and stuff is wrong in general, but he said it straight. If Salah was Brazilian or like a European, like a Germany or something like that, he thinks that people would be less reluctant to rate him. And obviously that's a conversation for another day. But you know, there are loads of players where you do look sometimes and you go, if he was of a certain, it's kind of a little bit like Ivan said to you lot about Trent the other day. If Trent was Brazilian, they would be absolutely like over the moon that he was one of theirs. But English people are like, oh, but can he do this and can he do that? And always look for reasons to put him down. And listen, if you want to try and put down Mo, then I have no idea what you think of football or where you like. How do you put down Mo, who's got 98 goals in 4 seasons and he's a wide forward? God, plus all the countless
people like you laugh at people like that's what we do. We laugh at people like that. It's like saying Mike Tyson doesn't punch hard. Well, go and stand in front of him then, big man. Go and stand in front of Mikey.
It's mad, isn't it? It's so mad.
Slightly off topic, Drift and Matt. When you get a chance, go on YouTube and search the Locks and Mike Tyson. There's a hilarious story that the Locks are telling about Mike Tyson when he was getting a bit too forward with Eve. The story has me in absolute stitch. I'm not going to reveal any more because when you two watch it, it'll be hilarious. But just YouTube the Locks and Mike Tyson.
I'm going to check that out still.
Hilarious. Sly Ross 1 says, Miss Super Chat, Adrian in goal for the season or no good for 1 week.
Oh, no food. I remember I did see that one say, no food for a week.
Yeah, I can survive for a week with no food.
If I'm allowed to drink water, then I'll take the no food for a week.
Yeah,
if you can drink water, yeah,
I'd do that. I probably need to do that right now because these jeans are a little tight still. Base face in space said, I'd rather have Salah right now than Ronaldo, Messi, or Neymar. You agree?
Yep.
Agreed. 100.
Messi's the
34. One. Messi's 34 though, Cal. We've got to take.
Messi's still stupid, but I'd rather.
He's an alien though. Messi's still an alien. Bro.
Yeah, no, he is, Cal, but he's 34. Like, I'm not rocking a 28-year-old.
No, I'm more looking at it as if you're saying right now for this season, I would consider it. I'm not saying I would do it, but Messi's the only one in world football I'd consider swapping for Salah. He's the only one.
I get if you're.
I'm not talking about long-term projects and all that. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, I'm not swapping. Neymar, I'm not swapping. Messi's the only one. And I'm not saying
if PSG end up with Messi and Cristiano in the same team, that's just stupid, isn't it?
Yeah. Unpopular opinion. I don't know if it will work.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I personally,
it won't happen. Ronaldo come out of a comment the other day, which wasn't even a comment, or he wasn't denying it. He wasn't confirming it. He just wanted to speak just to be heard. But Cristiano will do what Cristiano wants to do. But
it all depends on if Mbappe does actually kick up a stink to leave. Because if Mbappe leaves, they have to replace him, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah. Because they can't even though they just got Messi, they can't let a player of Mbappe's stature go and just be like, their whole promotion has been that they've now got that front three. They'd have to go and do something. I think Ronaldo would be the one they would get, to be honest.
I reckon Lewandowski, maybe.
Possibly. PSG's the only one who would pay that much for a player who's 32. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, people, thank you very much for joining us. 2 things we ask from you. Leave your starting 11 prediction in the comments and also your predicted scoreline in the comments as well. We will be back tomorrow for a daily news show as well as Kopish Calling and Rival Watch. And then Saturday, you've got us in the afternoon for the watch along and the post-match review. And then Sunday, after we score 6 goals, we'll be releasing the goal reactions as well. So people,
Jamie, I'm not gonna lie. On today's display alone, you deserved it a little bit, bro. You deserved it a little bit.
I did the missus.
I saw the comment.
Yeah, the missus got a hold of him.
They one of those.
The missus got a hold of Jamie.
Yeah, and I said, Jamie,
Jamie, you gotta take.
You're gonna have to take it out. Zabiri says Taki versus Burnley is like Deadpool versus Colossus. But look, people, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, leave your comments. We are Kop-Ish and we're out, people. Take care.
Peace.